Hi, Grace. It's me, Melinda. Joe's mom.
Oh, hi, Melinda. Thank you so much for inviting me over for dinner today. It was really nice meeting you. The food was absolutely delicious. I now understand why people say that nothing beats a hearty home-cooked meal. I really enjoyed our conversation. And thanks so much for your hospitality. I hope we can continue to grow closer in the future. Feel free to treat me like your own daughter. I would prefer our relationship to be more casual.
Oh, really? Well, since you mentioned it first, I'll treat you more casually from now on. You said that you want me to treat you as my daughter, but I refuse to allow you to consider me as your mother. The only person who can call me that is my son. I've never considered myself to be a mother figure to anyone else besides Joe. And I certainly don't appreciate being considered your mom. Sorry to break this to you, but I never wanted to invite you to my house to begin with. Joe begged me to let you come over, so I relented. Nothing more. And regarding tonight's dinner, I only put my son's favorite food on the table. Notice how I never asked you what kinds of dishes you enjoy eating. It was all just a formality. A pretense. So snap out of your fairy tale daydream. The truth is, I'm not impressed by you at all.
What's going on? I don't get it. Why the sudden change of attitude? Why are you treating me this way? You were very warm and friendly to me back at your house. You even welcomed me at the door with open arms. What made you change your mind about me? Is it something I said at dinner? Did I do something to offend you?
That's because my son was in the room. I was only acting in front of you. The kind, gentle mother you saw at dinner was just a facade. If you think that I was being nice to you because I actually like you, you are terribly mistaken, my dear. Now that you've found out about my act, I'll let you in on a little secret. Here's my true intention, Grace. I want you to break up with Joe as soon as possible. Don't tell him that I was involved in your decision. Just make up any old excuse. Like you don't feel like getting married anymore. Or you found yourself another guy. Any excuse will do. Just get away from Joe. Forever.
And why should I do that?
Are you really trying to play dumb with me? Patience is not one of my virtues. So don't you dare even think about testing me. I heard that your mom died when you were 6 years old and that you were raised by a single father. So it's obvious that you've had a rough upbringing. Unlike most normal people. Do you know how to cook? Or clean? Or do the laundry? I doubt your dad would have taught you how to do even basic household chores. As you may be aware, being raised without a mother figure has a huge negative impact on a child's emotional and psychological well-being. I have no doubt in my mind that you probably have emotional issues, just like many of the other kids who grew up with absent mothers. And besides, how will you be able to maintain a healthy relationship with your future mother-in-law? Especially when you have no experience interacting with your own biological mother. And who knows, you may end up contracting the same disease that took your mom's life. I certainly don't plan on making my son a widower anytime soon. Looking at all of these reasons, do you now realize why I can't accept you into the family?
It's true that I lost my mom at an early age, but I was raised with immense love and support from my dad and grandparents. So I enjoyed a fairly happy childhood. Thanks to Dad, Grandma, and Grandpa, I never felt as if I lacked emotional support. I grew up surrounded by many great friends. I have never heard anyone criticize my personality.
Well, obviously. I mean, how many people would say something negative to your face? But deep down, I'm sure a lot of people look down at you for being raised without a mother. Or talked about you and your family behind your back.
No way. I refuse to believe that. My mom passed away from a sudden heart attack. I was not responsible for her death. So why should I have to listen to other people's criticism when they don't even know me?
You sure are bold for someone who earns only $500 a month. And to talk back to your boyfriend's mom. Your future isn't looking that bright, my dear. And trust me, You're not going to enjoy being a member of my family. No mother would allow their daughter to live off of a meager $500 monthly salary. Don't most people earn at least $1,000 per month? For someone like you, who makes only half that amount, proves how incompetent you are as a person. I mean, come on. Only $500? That's pathetic. It's not like you're missing an arm or a leg. I wonder what kind of mother-in-law would openly welcome such an incompetent woman as a new member of her family.
Melinda, what on earth are you talking about? And how did you find out about my salary?
I found your paycheck in the drawer the other day when I was dropping off some snacks for Joe at his apartment. Even thinking about my son living with another woman before marriage makes me feel uncomfortable. But when I found out that the woman he's dating makes only $500 a month, I almost passed out while screaming. Even high school students these days make more money working part-time than you do. How humiliating. You're a reckless little one, aren't you, Grace? For someone who grew up without a mom, I'm not all that surprised. Judging from the way you seduced my son and persuaded him to live together even before getting married, does your father know what you've been up to? Does he approve of your behavior?
Why are you dragging my dad into this conversation? He has nothing to do with this. I love and respect my father dearly. He dedicated himself to his family. Not once did my dad remarry during the 25 years since my mom's passing. He did his best to raise me with all the love and affection in the world. My father doesn't deserve to be mocked and denigrated by someone like you. You've never even met him. You can hurl insults at me all you want. I don't care. But if you continue to drag my father into this mess, I won't forgive you. Quite frankly, I don't even understand why I should be listening to your groundless insults to begin with. I'm a 30-year-old woman, and I'm old enough to make my own decisions. Joe is my fiancé, who I can't wait to marry someday. We are in a serious relationship, not some random casual fling. Do I really deserve to be rebuked over living with a man whom I sincerely consider to be my future husband? Do you know what your son tells me every day? He says that he wants to get married and start a family as soon as possible. We started living together after planning out our wedding for the end of the year. So I really don't get what the problem is.
Not knowing what the problem is your biggest problem, Grace. Cohabitation was unthinkable during my time. It's still frowned upon to this day. Ugh, I can't believe I have to explain this to you. It's common sense. But I guess you don't understand that because you're so ignorant. That's why you're earning such a measly income. And on top of that, you're living off of Joe's $4,000 monthly salary. It's clear to me that you're just trying to mooch off of him. Now my son has to work twice as hard to support a freeloader like you. How would you feel if you were in my position, Grace?
Listen, Melinda, I make way more than $500 per month. Looks can be deceiving. Given your age and life experience, shouldn't you know that already? I can't believe that the mother of my future husband is someone so shallow and narrow-minded. Invading my privacy by opening my drawer and figuring out how much money I earn. And talking down to me because you're less than impressed by my income. I am so disappointed in having you as my future mother-in-law.
Your mom is not around and you barely make any money. And on top of that, you have the nerve to talk back to an adult. What on earth does my son see in you anyway? Put yourself in my shoes, Grace. If you were me, would you accept someone so unrefined and improper as your daughter-in-law? I think not. Look, I don't want to see you ever again. Or hear your voice. So just stay away from me. Understood?
If that's what you really want, Melinda, I'd be happy to oblige. No problem.
Grace, how can you be so rude? Is this your way of getting back at me? I heard you married my son and had a baby with him. Why didn't you tell me anything? I bet you're the only person in the world who intentionally blocked her in-laws from attending her wedding. My niece saw you nursing a small baby at the hospital. If it weren't for her, I would have never found out that you two got married and had a child. How can you do this to me? I'm Joe's mother. What is this? Hey! I'm talking to you! Stop the nonsense and just answer me already! Did you injure your finger or did your phone break? Why are you responding with only periods?
You said that you never wanted to hear my voice again, if I recall correctly. You also said you never wanted to see my face again. So I lived over a year in hiding, away from you. I was afraid of causing you distress if I opened my mouth, so I just ignored you instead. Is that a problem?
Unbelievable. Are you trying to play games with me? Do I look like someone that you can easily mock? Don't you realize how ridiculous you're being right now with all your passive-aggressive behavior? You were the one who stole my only son. My pride and joy. I worked hard raising him all these years, making sure he received the best education and support from his parents. And this is how I get repaid. You should be sorry for snatching him away from me, not giving me an attitude. Do you really have to show off how ignorant and uncultured you are? I never wanted you as my daughter-in-law.
Unfortunately, I'm married to your son, so I am now your daughter-in-law, whether you like it or not. And for your information, I never snatched your son away from you. I told Joe that you never wanted to see me ever again. He was the one who decided that we should just live our own lives without seeing you. After living for a while together, I found out I was pregnant with Joe's baby. We applied for a marriage license, but we haven't had the time for our wedding ceremony yet. I truly believe that Joe and I were blessed with this child. Our beautiful baby boy was born just last month. He was a gift from heaven.
Wow, times have really changed. I'm continually amazed by how shameless you are. All that big talk. Dearie, you have to talk straight no matter what the situation is. Blessed with a child. A gift from heaven. You've got to be kidding me. You've literally trapped my son into marriage. You made that baby by seducing my son with your cunning schemes. And yet you claim that heaven blessed you with your son. Absolutely unbelievable. Isn't it bad enough that you two were living together even before getting married? And now, you have a newborn child with no immediate plans for a wedding ceremony. That's why I didn't want you as my daughter-in-law in the first place. I'm not surprised at all. Actually, you're just as I had expected from a low-born, uneducated girl who earns only $500 a month. And because you don't have enough money for a wedding ceremony or a bigger house, you have no choice but to live in a tiny rented apartment. It's obvious to me what kind of conditions you're living under. Poor, filthy, and miserable. Why does my son have to live this way with you? Like a beggar. Now that a child is born between you two, you've successfully sealed Joe into a hopeless marriage. There's no way for him to escape from your cobwebs. It's too late. He should have listened to my warnings.
Joe is living very comfortably in a newly built luxury apartment in the heart of downtown, fully furnished with the latest appliances and furniture. He's even driving to and from work in a brand new BMW. Why on earth would he be miserable? He tells me every day that he's feeling the happiest he's ever been in his entire life. So I find it extremely ironic that you feel sorry for your son who's living his best life.
Is that really true? That Joe is living in a luxury apartment and is driving a BMW? When did he save up that much money? Oh, Joe. Just as expected from my son. I'm so proud of him. He's definitely a smart guy. I knew he'd make it. Lucky you, Grace. Must be nice to have a guy like Joe for a husband. A guy with the brains, the money, and the looks. A real catch. I spent all those years dedicating my life to raising that boy. And all for what? To have a girl like you steal him away from me. You're reaping all the benefits that I sowed.
Do you really think that your son actually paid for that apartment with his own money?
Isn't it obvious? I mean, who else would? You clearly didn't, you beggar. Not with your meager salary.
Oh, is that right? Are you sure about that, Melinda? Well, I just wanted to let you know that I am that beggar that bought the apartment your son is living in with $1 million of my own money. In cash. To tell you the truth, I've never been a beggar in my entire life. On the contrary, I've enjoyed a wealthy, comfortable upbringing thanks to my dad, who's a real estate investor. Right now, I help my dad out with his business. I currently own 5 different properties across the country, from LA to Miami. I earn way more per month than Joe does in an entire year, just from renting out those properties to affluent tourists. My total annual salary comes out to more than $10 million.
Stop bluffing, Grace. I'm not up for your jokes.
Everything I've told you is the truth, Melinda. Every single detail. You know, I've enjoyed being taunted at by a commoner like you. It was quite amusing, to say the least. Being talked down to and treated like a beggar was an experience I'll never forget. Especially from someone like you, who only earns a meager salary of $300 a month and is on welfare.
What about that $500 paycheck? Your name was clearly written on it. Was I mistaken?
Oh, that? I just decided to help out a friend who recently opened her restaurant business. It was only about 10 minutes away from my apartment. I was bored and had nothing else to do at the time, so I agreed to work as a cashier for a few months. Twice a week. Also, I was so tired of being cooped up at home all day. It was nice to be able to go out, get some fresh air, and interact with people. I've always wanted to work at a restaurant, but never had the chance to because of my family's upbringing. So I was thrilled when my friend offered me the job, even if it was temporary. Fortunately, she was able to find someone else to fill in the position long term.
Why didn't you tell me any of this sooner? Why did you keep your mouth shut all this time? All right, fine. Grace, I was mistaken. You're not a beggar, like I thought you were. Anyway, send me your address. I'll go over to your house as soon as possible.
Why do you want our address?
What do you mean, why? My grandson was born. I have to go see Joe's child. I am his grandmother, after all.
I thought you said you didn't want to see my face ever again.
Are you really going to continue holding me accountable for saying that? I blurted that out of frustration. I don't mean it anymore. Now that there's a newborn baby, you two have to get married. We'll make preparations for the wedding as soon as possible. Don't tell me that you two are planning on not inviting me. Are you going to prevent me from seeing Joe ever again?
You would have continued to treat me like a useless piece of trash if I only earned $500 a month. You don't care about your grandson at all. You're only using him as a way of getting back into our lives. Now that you know the truth about my family and my wealth, you've completely changed your attitude towards me. So, Melinda, you've just proved to me how superficial and shameless you really are. I never want to speak to you ever again. If you need anything from now on, I suggest you contact Joe, because I won't be returning any of your calls or messages. A few months later, Joe and I had a small wedding ceremony attended by a few close friends and family members. Melinda and her husband were there too. Even though Melinda had been cruel to me in the past, I didn't want to break up Joe's relationship with his mom. That's why I agreed to allow my husband to invite his parents to the wedding. Before my son was born, I swore to never see her face again. But after giving birth and experiencing motherhood firsthand, I tried to understand my mother-in-law's perspective. My in-laws were thrilled to see their grandson. It was actually great to watch them interact and play with my baby boy. That's when I decided to let my guard down a bit. And besides, life is short. Most people don't get to enjoy spending enough time with their parents. How pitiful it must be if a child has to live the rest of his life not seeing his parents at all. I'm still not fully prepared to open up to Melinda, so for now I only visit her during important events, like holidays and birthdays. I guess time heals all wounds, as the old saying goes. Perhaps sometime in the future, Melinda and I will grow comfortable enough to be able to joke about the past. Maybe there will come a time when we call each other beggars, but in a friendly, facetious way. Until then, I will continue to be more open-minded and forgiving towards my in-laws, for the sake of our family's happiness. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Dad, how are the almonds this year? Did your almond field have a good harvest? Isn't it almost time for harvest?
Hi, darling. Of course. I was gonna hire some workers tomorrow so I can harvest the almonds with them probably the day after tomorrow.
That sounds good. I've tried almonds from other brands, but almonds grown on your field and harvested by you are still the most delicious. They're rich and buttery, perfect for my taste. You know, my taste is quite universal, so if it tastes good to me, it should taste good to others too. Talking about almonds makes me crave them. I think I'll buy some almonds to snack on and also to shed some weight. I heard almonds are good for people with cholesterol. You should have a couple of them every day too.
Nah, I think I'm sick of almonds after cultivating them for the past 4 decades. This is such perfect timing. You texted me just at the right time. Should I send you some almonds? You can enjoy some, share some with your friends, and give some to your in-laws.
No way, Dad. What are you talking about? You'll have to put them on the market after harvesting and processing. You shouldn't set some aside just for me. I want to buy them fairly and not just receive them when they were grown with your sweat and blood. Don't worry, I'll get them myself from the market, not just for myself, but for my friends and in-laws. I'll make sure to share your almonds with them.
There are quite a lot this year, and even if there aren't, there's always something for you. I'll send you a couple of bags of almonds by handpicking only the best ones.
Well, okay, I got it. Let me know when the package is ready to send and I'll give you my address then. Dad, please be careful when working so your lower back won't get injured again, okay? I'm already worried from when you hurt yourself last time. Don't forget to get it checked on a regular basis.
Absolutely, darling. Don't worry about me. You should stay healthy as well. I'll text you again once things are sorted out and ready to be shipped.
Sure thing. Talk to you soon.
Hey, Alexis, I have something to ask you. Your father grows almonds, right?
Hi, Nancy. That's right. He's been growing almonds for more than 4 decades now.
Oh, is that so? That's fantastic. How's it going with almond growing? I believe it's that time of the year to harvest, right?
Oh, when I talked to him earlier today, he told me he decided to hire some workers who can help him harvest the almonds with him. He's planning to harvest them within the next 2 days.
Girl, what workers is he talking about? Why would he need to hire the workers when it means he's spending money?
I don't follow you.
Look at us. All of us have perfectly fine hands and feet. Why don't we help him with harvesting? I think it would be better for him too, because he doesn't need to spend money on hiring a labor force. It would be great if we could go and help with almond harvesting while we're there and also bring back some almonds. This way, everyone benefits as we get free almonds and your father doesn't have to spend money for labor. I'm sure he'd probably appreciate it too. Please let him know that we can help with the harvest without him having to hire additional labor.
Listen, Nancy, I think that's a great idea and I appreciate it. However, working out in the field is really tough and the harvest will take more than a couple of days. It won't be done within a day. He'll have to hire the laborers whether we're there to help him or not. He probably means more than 10 workers when he says he's hiring some.
Oh, come on, how bad can the field possibly be? Make sure to tell your father and let him know that we're coming to help. The field is in Bakersfield, right? We'll have to leave early in the morning, help out as much as we can, and then return home at night. I'm excited that I'll be able to use the almonds to make macarons when I get them. You know I love baking. It might be a little bit of a hassle to grind them myself, but I'm prepared to do that if I can get them for free. See you soon, Alexis.
Sure thing, Nancy.
Alexis, no matter how much I think about it, something's definitely wrong with your mother-in-law. How should I take what happened? Don't you think Nancy was being too much? Wasn't it just wrong? It seems she was determined to take all the almonds from the field. She said she came to help me with the harvest, but she didn't even spend 30 minutes pretending to be harvesting. She was just sitting in the field under the tree. It was obvious that she only wanted to take the almonds for free rather than actually help with the harvest. She even took the sealed bags off the truck, opened them, then spilled almonds everywhere. We had to throw them all out. Wouldn't it be reasonable for me to call her a thief when she took a bunch of almonds when she didn't pay or work for them?
Dad, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have married Jim. I should have said a hard no to her the other day when she wanted to come to help with the harvest, even if it meant all of my hair being pulled out by her. I was foolish. I never imagined she would bring a large pickup truck with her. I don't even know where she got that because she doesn't own one. I feel so guilty toward you that I can't even look at your face. I'm so sorry, Dad.
Do you know what my neighbor Mr. Henderson said? He asked me if Nancy was your mother-in-law for real. He said even a stranger wouldn't do such a thing. Jim and his father are gentle and kind people, but what was with that Nancy? What was wrong with her?
I know. I don't understand her either. I don't know what's the matter with her. I'm sorry, Dad. Jim is very sorry for what happened today, too.
There is nothing wrong with you being married to Jim. Nancy is the one who has problems.
Right? I'm sorry, Dad. All I wanted to do was to help you with the harvest, but I ruined your day. Is your Zeely registered with your phone number or email? Let me know which one, and I'll go ahead and send you the appropriate amount of money for the almonds that Nancy took from the field today.
There's no need for that, but I'm telling you, if she ever does that again next year or on any other time, I'll slap her so hard with a bag of almonds. Don't ever think about bringing your in-laws to my almond field again. I'm not going to stand by it anymore. Make sure to tell her that she won't be able to get anywhere near my almonds ever again.
Yes, sir. Again, I'm sorry for what happened today, Dad.
Geez, Alexis, I heard from Jim. He said it's your birthday today. Why didn't you tell me such an important thing?
Oh, hi, Nancy. That's right, it's my birthday today, but I don't want to make a big deal out of it. I think a birthday is just like any other day. I'll make something somewhat special for myself and get a piece of cake from the bakery. That's what it means by birthday to me.
No way! Look at you! Why are you such a party pooper when you're still so young? A birthday is supposed to be special for anyone and everyone, and it should be celebrated properly. Jokes aside, what time are you getting off from work tonight?
I think I'll be able to take off at 6:30 p.m. or so.
Your work is near Union Station in downtown Los Angeles, right? Let's meet up in front of the main building of Union Station at 7 p.m. How does that sound? Let's go get Mexican. My treat.
You really don't have to do that. I mean it when I say my birthday is just like any other day, and I don't consider it special.
I didn't do anything for your birthday last year. I wanted to celebrate this year's birthday properly by treating you right.
Nancy, I'm so touched. I can't wait to taste the Kobe beef that you can't stop praising. I'll call you again once I get to Union Station. I'll make sure to be there by 7. See you then. Drive safely, Nancy.
Alexis, I'm sorry. I was supposed to pay for it today to celebrate your birthday, but you ended up paying for it. And of all days, I happened to wear a pair of tall combat boots, and the bootlace came undone. You know it takes quite a long time to tie the laces of tall boots. Those boots are about 2 feet tall with laces from the instep to the calf, so it takes quite some time to tie them. Unfortunately, the lace came undone when I was about to take out my credit card to pay the bill, and I had to tie them to prevent someone stepping on them and falling. I'm really sorry, Alexis. Next time, I'll make sure to treat you to food from a Michelin star restaurant.
Nancy, for sure. I understand how a tall combat boot works. It's okay. It wasn't that much, so don't worry about it.
You are amazing. I can't hate you even if I want to because you're so thoughtful and kind. Jim is very lucky to have a wife like you. Again, I'll treat you to amazing food next time that won't even be able to compare to what we had today. Thank you, Alexis. It was such a pleasant night. Good night.
Of course. Good night, Nancy.
Alexis, isn't it your payday today?
Hi, Nancy. Yes, it is.
How much do you get? I thought you said you were getting a bonus today on top of your regular pay. How much is it in total?
I think I'm getting about $6,000 including the bonus. Why are you asking?
Really? Your pay came in more generously than expected, didn't it? That's great. How about we have lunch together during your lunch break today?
What? Do you want to have lunch with me? Where I work is kind of far from your house. Do you need to stop by around this area by any chance?
That's right. I have plans with a friend in the afternoon at the shopping mall located near downtown. Since I have to be there anyway, I thought it's a good opportunity for us to have lunch together. It's another mother-in-law and daughter-in-law time. Sounds exciting, right? I believe you can treat me to lunch as you receive a good amount of money. How does that sound?
Oh, sure, I can definitely treat you to lunch.
This time, let's go for something fancy. Maybe a white tablecloth Italian restaurant. There's a new spot called Amore that just opened. I checked it on Yelp and it has 4.5 stars with more than 300 reviews already. I'll hang out with my friend after lunch until you finish your work. You said you finished work around 6:30 last time, right? When you finish your work in the evening, give me a call. Then I'll come to your office so you can give me a ride. It's okay if you don't finish by 6:30. I'm known for my patience and I can wait until you finish.
That sounds a little expensive.
You're not hesitant to spend money on your mother-in-law, are you?
Well, no, I don't think so. Nancy, did you say you're staying in the area until the evening?
Yes, I thought it's a good idea to carpool with you to save on transportation costs. So I'll ask you to take me back to Metrolink station in the evening after work. Oh, I need to stop by the nearby Whole Foods on the way back home to do some grocery shopping. My refrigerator has been empty for a while, so I can't even cook anything even if I want to. For starters, I need pasta noodles with red and white sauces and a couple of pounds of shrimp and beef. I think I also need some fruit. I should grab apples, bananas, cherries, and oranges. Of course, I'll use your credit card to pay for my groceries.
Nancy, are you serious?
What? Is there something you want to tell me? You should be honest with me. You don't want to spend even a penny on me. Is that it? Tell me what's going on.
Okay, you need to do the grocery shopping. How much groceries are you expecting? I'll call Jim to come if you need to get a lot of stuff.
I think I need to get groceries for at least a month because I don't want to worry about grocery shopping so often. You know my husband and I love to eat a lot. We're big eaters that we eat 2 bowls of food every meal, so we need to stock up on food in advance to avoid running out. It used to be stressful to worry about what to eat every day, but now it's good. Let's go grocery shopping and stock up.
Isn't it a bit expensive to buy groceries for a whole month, even if Richard and you eat a lot? If you buy too much food, it might end up going to waste if you can't consume it all. It'll just end up in the trash, which is not environmentally friendly and also a waste of resources. It's better to buy what you can consume within a reasonable period of time. How much can you eat when it's only the 2 of you? It's better to buy what you can actually consume.
Did I ask for your lecture? Did I ask for your opinion? No, I just need your credit card. Save all the lectures and keep them to yourself. I don't want to hear it. I'll take care of the waste or the environment by myself. So all I need you to do is pay for me. That's all you can do for me.
Oh well, I'll meet you for lunch. We'll see what we can do.
Alexis, my dear daughter, I apologize for not being in touch lately. My days have been filled with growing almonds and field management, keeping me occupied. But as my daughter, you could have reached out to me first. I hope you're doing well and that you're still alive and kicking. By the way, how's your job going these days? I heard the economy has been tough and some banks even closed their doors. I hope your bank is faring okay in these challenging times. I've been meaning to come and see you and treat you to a meal or something, but the demands of growing have kept me busy. I haven't been able to focus on you as much as I would have liked. I apologize for that, my dear.
Hi, Dad. The bank is fine. The bank where I work is not a commercial bank, so it doesn't face as much risk as other big banks, and it's a solid and reliable company. But that's not the issue. I'm not really doing well. I'm alive, but it feels like I'm just barely hanging on. I'm stuck in that middle ground between life and death, just trying to survive.
Why is that? What's the matter? What happened?
It's not so much about specific events, but rather it's my body and mind are completely unraveling. I feel like I could smash a window and fly far away right now. Maybe I'll suddenly buy a plane ticket and go somewhere else.
What is up with you, seriously? You're saying strange things that are very unlike you. Is your mother-in-law bothering you again by any chance? Considering what happened in my field last time, it's possible that she's still causing trouble. What does she want now, or is she trying to make your life difficult?
Of course she is. Is she only bothering me? She's causing so many other things that can't be explained with just the word bother. Ever since she came into my life, it feels like everything has gone haywire. The stress she's causing is overwhelming, to the point where I feel like I'm on the verge of collapse. I'm constantly on edge. Even the simple act of combing my hair causes it to fall out in clumps, as if my body is physically manifesting the turmoil I'm going through. I'm worried that I might start going bald soon, and it's not just a passing concern, but a genuine fear that keeps me up at night. My mental and emotional state is in turmoil as well. I can't shake off the constant sense of dread and anxiety that gnaws at me, making it difficult to focus on anything else. I've lost my appetite and have been unable to eat properly, resulting in significant weight loss. My once healthy hair is now a shadow of its former self, and I can't help but feel distressed about it. I even considered hiding my phone to avoid any further stress-inducing calls or messages from her, as I can't handle any more emotional strain. It's not just the physical and emotional toll, but also the toll on my overall well-being. I used to enjoy simple pleasures in life, but now I find it hard to muster any joy or enthusiasm like going to work. It's not just a matter of being bothered. The impact of her actions has been far-reaching and all-encompassing, affecting every aspect of my life. I feel like I'm on the brink of losing control, and the toll on my health and well-being is palpable. I never imagined that a situation could be this dire, and I'm desperately trying to find a way to cope with the overwhelming stress and strain she's causing.
What could she possibly be doing for you to experience such extreme stress and physical effects like hair and weight loss? Have you talked to Jim about it?
She waits in front of my office 4 times a week, demanding I take her home. It's become routine for her to show up on my payday and do her grocery shopping with my salary as if it's no big deal. She confidently asks me to buy her lunch, dinner, or whatever else she wants without any consideration. Sometimes she even apologizes and says she'll treat me, but then she deliberately wears a pair of tall combat boots and pretends to tie her shoelaces to avoid paying for the meal, leaving me to foot the bill once again. It's like a never-ending cycle, like a hamster wheel that keeps repeating. What's even more frustrating is that she doesn't even work, yet she insists on taking the train to downtown LA every day and asks me to pick her up in the evening as if I owe her something. She claims she's saving money on the train fare when going back home. It's baffling why she goes through all the trouble when she has no reason to come to downtown LA every day. Her entitlement and lack of consideration for my own stress and responsibilities are driving me crazy. I've become anxious just from my phone ringing, knowing it might be her making more demands or asking for more favors.
Oh my goodness, that makes me speechless. What is Jim doing? Have you talked to him? He should do something about it since it's his mom.
I've talked to him, but he's doing nothing about it. This is his mom we're talking about, but he's not that interested as if we're talking about someone else other than his mom. He's just watching it as if it's happened to one of his neighbors or something.
Oh, geez, he is so incompetent. Before he got married to you, he said he would do anything and everything for you, as if he was going to pick stars from the sky and give them to you. He promised to always stand by your side and help you with anything, but now he doesn't do anything. It's frustrating just to watch him. It's the same as what happened before. If his mother acted so selfishly and behaved in an unreasonable way at his father-in-law's field, he should have intervened and said something, but he didn't utter a word. He's truly an incompetent guy who is not interested in standing up for his wife.
Dad, don't even think about stopping me. There's a saying that you can avoid murdering someone if you try to be patient 3 times. But you know what? I try to be patient for 1,000 times. No, that's not true. I try to be patient more than 10,000 times, but nothing changed. I can't take it anymore for my mental and physical well-being. It's going to kill me eventually if I let it happen any further. Don't stop me whatsoever, regardless of what I do, Dad.
Of course, I am never going to stop you, and I'm on your side whatever you do. I'm rooting for you, my dear. You're the best.
Happy birthday, Alexis! This is your special birthday since you're turning 30. We should celebrate hard, shouldn't we?
Hi, Nancy. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
What do you want to do for your birthday? I wonder what we should get for your special 30th birthday. You're not gonna say birthday is just another day again, are you? Please don't be a party pooper. I'm so ready to celebrate your birthday.
Nancy, of course not. How could the 30th birthday be the same as any other birthday?
There you go. There's my girl.
I knew you'd want to celebrate my birthday, so I made a dinner reservation months in advance.
Oh, is that true? I like that. Where did you make a reservation at?
Here it is. As you can see, it has 4.9 stars out of 5 with wonderful reviews. I literally read through every single one of them and I thought it was going to be worth it. This is a caviar restaurant that offers a variety of dishes with caviar in it. The review says every one of the dishes is fantastic. You love caviar food, right? I thought you'd love it.
Wow, caviar. I love caviar food so much, but I haven't been able to have it because I couldn't find a restaurant that serves it well. Thanks to my daughter-in-law, my taste buds will be happy tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
I love that you love it. I made a reservation for 7 p.m. tonight for Jim, Richard, and even my father. You okay with that, right?
Even your father? Alexis, won't it be too much for you? Caviar must be expensive and 5 people eating there will cost a fortune.
I think I'll be okay. I'm making enough to afford that much, remember? You should prepare yourself to eat a lot of caviar, okay?
Sure, I'm so ready already. Oh my goodness. How could you eat so much caviar without realizing you might have an allergy to it? Are you out of your mind? Do you even know how much it cost today? You should have at least handed me your credit card on your way out if you were going to end up being transported to the emergency room in an ambulance. I can't believe how much I had to pay.
Nancy, I'm so sorry. Nothing happened when I had caviar before, so I never imagined I'd be allergic to it. I had no idea. I thought it was going to be fine. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was in a panic when the server brought me the check. What kind of caviar is so expensive when it tastes so bad? I'm so frustrated.
Nancy, my father wants to apologize for what happened today. So he invited you to his field this weekend as a token of apology. You love his almonds, right? He said he's going to make some food for you himself to treat you. You should take some of his almonds while you're there. How does that sound?
Oh, is that so? Okay, it'll be rude to say no when your father offers such a generous apology. Sure thing. It sounds like there'll be a lot of stuff to take back this time as well, so I'll take my pickup truck with me, okay?
Yes, ma'am. A pickup truck sounds perfect. I'll tell my dad that all of us will be there this weekend.
Hey, you should just be honest with me. You deliberately planned to make me suffer, didn't you? I've never worked this hard in my entire 60 years of life, and I can't believe I just did. Ever since I got married to Richard 35 years ago, I've hardly ever gotten my hands dirty or done any household chores. And now here you are making an old lady like me work in the fields, tilling the soil until my palms are calloused and the dirt is stuck under my fingernails. It's completely unprecedented. I never imagined I'd be subjected to such physical labor at this stage of my life.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nancy, I didn't even think that my dad would suddenly ask you to work like that either. Did you feel very exhausted? My dad has been doing this work every day for decades, so I'm sure he didn't think it would be too hard for you. You should have said something. I had no idea what was going on since you didn't say anything.
Why did you tell me to bring the pickup truck, by the way? Richard had to drive the pickup truck all the way to your father's field, but all your father gave us was 2 small bags of almonds. I wouldn't have come to the field in the first place if I knew only 2 bags of almonds would be all I get. What about the food? What was wrong with your father? I thought he wanted to apologize for what happened earlier this week, and he wanted to make food to show how sorry he was on behalf of his daughter. But all he made for us was a cup of oatmeal. The worst part was that there was nothing in the oatmeal. It was just plain oatmeal with nothing in it, not even a piece of raisin. Was that what his definition of a treat was?
Nancy, calm down. I thought he'd make something better than that, too. I never imagined he meant plain oatmeal when he said he wanted to treat us. I understand that you may feel sad and upset, but please forgive him. Instead, I'll be happy to give you a ride back home every day after work when you have appointments or other plans near my work.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, of course, I mean it. Oh, by the way, I'll take you home on a bicycle, not a car.
What? Did you say a bicycle?
Yes, a bicycle. Just a few days ago, I went to the gas station to fill up the tank, and my goodness, the gas prices have gone up so much. After filling up the tank and paying, I felt scared to drive the car because of the cost. My hands were shaking every time I held the steering wheel, afraid of spending too much money.
So what you're saying is that I should hold on to you in a very uncomfortable position behind your back on your bicycle on your way home?
Yes, I'm sure you have no idea, but nowadays bicycles are considered a better mode of transportation than cars. In today's world, bicycles are increasingly being recognized as a more sustainable and eco-friendly mode of transportation compared to cars. With concerns about climate change and environmental conservation, many people are opting for bicycles as a greener way to commute and get around. When you ride a bike home during sunset, you can experience the beauty of nature in a unique way. You can gaze up at the sky, painted with hues of orange and pink, witnessing the changing colors of the setting sun. The cool breeze on your face adds a refreshing sensation, and you feel more connected to the natural surroundings around you. It's a moment of tranquility and serenity, away from the hustle and bustle of traffic and city noise. Riding a bicycle has its own charm and advantages as a mode of transportation. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, but also about enjoying the journey and being in tune with nature. With its numerous benefits, it's no wonder that bicycles are gaining popularity as a preferred mode of transportation in today's world.
Oh my, enough with the bicycle! Richard, are you just gonna stand there and watch? How can you not say anything when your wife is being attacked? Say something, anything.
It looks like you finally met someone who can level with you.
What the heck are you talking about?
You've been really harsh to Alexis all this time. Isn't it time to apologize to her? Joe, just stop looking for free stuff. You know there's a saying that you're gonna bald if you love free stuff too much. Haven't you seen the top of your head? It's sparsely scattered like a balding man. I knew you were gonna learn your lessons a hard way, and I was right. Alexis has been so patient with you, but you didn't realize when to stop. Oh, she's been putting up with a lot from you. It's time you tone it down. I knew it, Mom. What you did to Alexis all this time was so unbearable.
How does riding a bicycle with me every evening sound? Will you experience the beauty of nature with me? Are you ready for that? I'm so excited just thinking about it. I'd love to share the beauty of nature with you.
Oh my, you know what? You won. It seems like I can't defeat you like I can with others. You must have been struggling a lot because of me and spending a lot of money. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Sure, can you please assure me that you won't deliberately wear tall combat boots and tie your shoelaces to avoid paying when we go to restaurants or cafes? Also, can you promise that you won't bring the pickup truck to sweep up almonds every time my dad harvests them? Furthermore, I hope you won't ask me to drive you home every day after work or use my credit card for grocery shopping. It's important to respect each other's boundaries and financial independence. Lastly, can you refrain from calling me on my payday and asking about how much money I received? It can be intrusive and uncomfortable. Richard, can you please be my witness to this agreement? Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be your witness. Me too, honey. I'll be your witness.
Okay. I'm not gonna do any of that anymore. You'll never be able to see me doing any of that.
I believe you won't do any of that either. Thank you so much, Nancy. Now, will you check the inside of the bag that you always carry with you?
Come again? The inside of my bag. Let me go get my bag.
Yes, please.
Oh, what is this? What plane ticket is this?
As your wedding anniversary with Richard is just around the corner, I wanted to express my appreciation for both of you. Jim and I thought of doing something special for you to show our gratitude. Considering the current situation, we understand that international travel might still carry some risks. So we took the liberty of preparing tickets for a relaxing trip to Hawaii, where you can enjoy some quality time together. It's our small gesture to celebrate your special day and express our best wishes for your continued happiness. Have a wonderful trip, and may your love continue to blossom in the beautiful surroundings of Hawaii.
Oh, wow. You really didn't have to do this, but thank you so much. Now I'm looking forward to spending quality time with my wife for the first time in a long time.
If you thought I'd feel better for you getting me such a thing, you're absolutely right. You didn't have to do this, but thank you. I'll be on a trip on a plane for the first time in forever thanks to my daughter-in-law.
Richard and Nancy, please take a well-deserved rest together. And Nancy, let's promise not to argue over such matters in the future, for sure.
Of course. Pinky promise, darling.
Mom, I got you a real good daughter-in-law, didn't I?
After what happened, Nancy and I have made a good conscious effort to avoid engaging in unnecessary mental battles ever since that incident. We realized that our financial issues were a significant source of stress and tension in our relationship. However, with those problems resolved, a newfound sense of peace has returned to our family. Nancy's transformation has been remarkable. She's become incredibly generous towards our family, going above and beyond to show her love and care. Just a few days ago, she surprised me with a Gucci wallet, noting that my old one seemed worn out. Her thoughtfulness and generosity has been truly heartwarming. Although her transformation is still unfamiliar to me, and I'm getting used to this new side of her, I'm incredibly happy that we no longer argue or let financial matters come between us. It's been a positive change in our relationship, and I am grateful for the newfound harmony in our family. We are now able to focus on enjoying our time together without unnecessary stress and tension, and I'm optimistic about our future together. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more videos.
Hello, Kate. I need to ask you something. Are you still living in my parents' house?
Hello, Mary. It's been a while. I hope that you've been doing well. Yes, both me and Kyle are still living with your parents in their house. Why are you asking me that? Did you need to talk to me about something?
Oh my god! You're still there? You really are so shameless, aren't you?
I'm sorry. What did you just say? Did I do something wrong?
Yes, you're doing something wrong. I can't believe you're still living in my parents' house. You're so greedy. Aren't you embarrassed about it at all? You should be ashamed.
I don't see why I should be ashamed. It's Kyle's parents' house after all. I am his wife, so I should be living with him. This is something that we all discussed and agreed on before me and Kyle moved on. There's no reason for me to be ashamed.
You're trying to justify yourself living with my parents? You're such a terrible human being. Do you not have any morals at all?
Wait, what? I really don't understand what you mean by that. Why are you being so angry with me all of a sudden?
You really are dumb, aren't you? I guess I have to explain it to you step by step. I have no problem with Kyle living in that house. It's the house he grew up in, after all. I just don't see a reason why you're living there as well. You're a complete stranger to my parents. I really can't believe that you're living with them.
I'm not a complete stranger to them. I am their daughter-in-law. I wasn't the one that wanted to move in with your parents in the first place. Your parents actually asked me and Kyle if we could move in with them. They're starting to get old and thought it would be better if we lived with them.
Yeah, whatever. I can't believe that you're making up excuses like that.
I'm not making up any excuses. What I said is the truth. Ask your parents if you don't believe me.
I'm sorry, but it's very obvious that you're just making up excuses. You're just leeching off my elderly parents.
I am not leeching off of them. Stop making up random assumptions. I have absolutely no intention of doing anything like that.
Well, that's what it seems like to me. You're using my parents for your own benefit. I feel so sorry for them. They have to take care of both you and Kyle. They're also supporting you financially, right? I can't believe that you would do such a thing to my elderly parents. I'm not the one being taken care of at all. Both me and Kyle work full-time, so we're not receiving any financial support either. Yeah, whatever. Like I'm going to believe the words that come out of your mouth. If you cause any more problems for my parents, I'm not going to be able to forgive you. I might have to finally take some action. I have absolutely no intention of causing any problems for them. I actually think I'm being very helpful. I'm the one supporting your parents. I can't believe that you're complimenting yourself. You must be a very arrogant person. Why did Kyle choose to marry a woman like you? Anyway, I've had enough of talking to you. You should enjoy your freedom while you can.
Hey, Kate. Did you happen to receive any text messages from my mom or my sister Mary recently?
How come? Did something happen?
Apparently, Mary got a divorce from her husband. I just heard about it from Dad.
Wait, what? I didn't know about that.
I heard that she was planning to move in with us or something. That's never going to happen with the current situation we're in. There's no room for her either. I just wanted you to know about it just in case. Mary might try to get in contact with you about this. You can just ignore whatever she says.
Thanks for letting me know about it. I definitely wouldn't advise her to move in with us right now. I guess she really doesn't know anything. Your mom would stop her from moving in, right?
I hope so. I'm not 100% sure about it, though. Mom can be pretty random with the decisions that she makes. There's definitely no room for another person to come and live with us. I really hope that Mom makes the correct decision.
Yeah, I hope so too. Mary hasn't contacted me about this yet, so I think I'll be okay.
That's good to hear. Let me know if she does cause you any trouble.
Will do. Thanks. Hello, Kate. I need you to do something for me. I want you to move out by the end of today. This is an order, by the way. You can't say no to it.
Wait, what did you just say? You want me to move out?
I want you to move out right this moment, if possible. However, I'm very kind, so I'm going to give you till tonight to move out.
So you're asking me to move out of the house by tomorrow? Are you serious about it? What you're asking me to do is very unreasonable.
I think I'm being very reasonable. I'm giving you plenty of time to move out. I heard that my room no longer exists in that house. You and Kyle took over my room. That was the room I grew up in. I had no idea that you were this selfish. I can't believe that you would steal my room from me. You're a thief.
I'm not selfish. I think Kyle discussed this with you when we decided to move in. We have children, so Kyle's old room wasn't enough for all of us to fit in. That's why he got permission from you to use your room as well.
I don't recall having that conversation at all. Stop making up random stories like that. Either way, I've decided that I'm going to move back in with my family. I'm going to need you to move out to make room for me.
I'm sorry, but that's just not possible. You should have told me this a few months in advance.
You better listen to what I say. You have no rights to be living in that house. I don't mind Kyle staying, though. I just want you to leave. You're the only one that I can't stand. I'm kicking you out.
I can't believe you're kicking me out. Did you not think about how I would feel?
Why should I think about your feelings? You're a leech that deserves to be kicked out. Kyle can stay because it's the house he grew up in. It's also our parents' house. I can also allow your and Kyle's children to stay as well. I'm going to have lots of free time, so I'll take care of them in your place.
I'm sorry, but I think that you're being very selfish. Not only are you suddenly trying to move in with us, you're also trying to kick me out? I think that's very greedy of you. Your parents are never going to agree to this.
Actually, they've already given me permission to do this.
Wait, what? You're not serious, are you?
I'm very serious. My parents are encouraging me to do this, actually. I guess they don't like you much either. I also think that they really want me to come and live with them again.
Did your mom really say this? I find it very hard to believe.
I think they got tired of all the trouble you've been causing them. I can totally understand my mom's feelings. It would be so stressful living with a woman like you. She must have gotten tired of you leeching off her. You're a thief. I don't want a criminal like you living with me.
That's so offensive. I can't believe you're saying that to me. Are you really sure that your mom wants me to move out? She wouldn't mind even if I left right now.
Yeah, that's what she told me. It looks like nobody wants you to keep living here. I heard that you're completely useless.
Let me check with you one last time. So your parents want me to move out then? Are they sure about this?
Do you not listen at all? How many times do I have to tell you this? All of us want you out of the house. Is that clear? I just got divorced from my husband and don't have anywhere to go. So I'm going to move back in. You have to move out to make space for me. It's not that difficult to understand, is it?
Oh my God. Thank you so much. You're a lifesaver.
Why are you thanking me? I'm so confused.
I'm going to do as you say right away. Me and Kyle are going to move out with our kids. We're going to find a new place where we can live as a family.
Were you not listening? I said that Kyle and the kids could stay.
Kyle and I are married. I don't see why we should have to live apart. We had actually planned in advance just in case something like this happened. We've already got a new place ready, so we can move out right away.
I guess that's fine then. I was hoping Kyle would stay behind as he's pretty useful. Oh well. I'm happy as long as you're moving out. Go ahead and take him with you.
We'll get our belongings together and move out right away. I think we can be out of the house by tomorrow. Could you wait just a little while longer?
Okay, fine. You better be gone by tomorrow. I don't want to live in a hotel for too long. It's so expensive.
Just wait till tomorrow. It's only one more day. Just one more thing. We're not going to support any of you in the future. Don't bother asking us for help.
Ask you for help? You must be joking. You were the one that needed help from my parents. They were the ones that were supporting you. Please don't cause me and my parents any more trouble in the future.
That's completely fine with me. I've got to get going now. I have to pack all my belongings so that I can move out by tomorrow.
A poor person like you should live a quiet and boring life. I can't believe that you are making my parents pay for all your living expenses. Hello, Kate. I need to ask you something.
What is it?
I can't seem to get in contact with Kyle at all. He's not replying to any of my text messages. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's completely fine. We've successfully started a new phase of our life at our new house. He told me that he blocked you, by the way. That's probably why you're unable to contact him.
Wait, what? Why would he block my number?
He doesn't want you or your parents to cause him any more trouble. He's planning on cutting ties with his parents completely. I can totally understand why he would want to do that, though. What they did to him was so terrible and selfish.
What are you talking about? What did our parents do to him? Actually, never mind. I have something that I need to ask you first. My mom is asking me to pay all the utility bills for the house. Could you pay for it instead of me? I had no idea that you guys were the ones paying the utility bills for this house. Would you guys be able to continue paying the bills?
You're not serious, are you? This must be a joke. Why would we pay the utility bills for a house that we don't even live in anymore?
Well, you used to pay for it, right?
We were only paying the utility bill because we lived there. We don't live there anymore, so we're not going to pay it. You're the one that's going to be paying for it from now on. Your mom and dad aren't going to pay for any of the living expenses.
Your dad is in huge debt, so that's where his entire salary goes every month. Your mom quit her part-time job a long time ago. Wait, what? That's not true, is it? Oh, also one more thing. The loan payments for the house need to be paid too. You're the one that's going to be paying for that as well. What are you talking about? Why do I have to pay for all that? Do you really not understand? You kept on assuming that I was the one leeching off your parents. In reality, it was actually the other way around. Your parents were the ones leeching off of me. What does that even mean? Explain everything to me. Your parents have zero spendable income. Me and Kyle were paying for absolutely everything. We even paid for all of their living expenses. Is that really true? I had no idea. We were doing your parents a huge favor. Then you come out of nowhere and try to kick me out. You didn't even try to discuss anything with us. There was no reason for us to argue with you and continue living there. Wait, hold on a minute. So, you're saying that my parents were financially dependent on you guys? They made you pay for the utility bills, loans, and their living expenses? Yes, that's correct. Me and Kyle have moved out now. That means you're the one going to be paying for everything that you just listed out. Wait, no! That's impossible for me to do! I just got divorced and I don't even have a job. I have no source of income. My husband is also suing me too. I need to pay him a whole bunch of money. I was planning on finding a job while living with my parents. I thought that they would pay for all my living expenses. I see. Things aren't looking too good for you then. I'm pretty sure your parents are going to be asking you to pay for everything. They're going to even ask you to pay for their living expenses. Even the living expenses? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. Wait, hold on a minute. This is not how I imagined things would be like at all. I thought that I wouldn't have to pay anything if I moved in with my parents. Well, you thought wrong then. Your parents are going to be asking you to pay for a lot of things. They're really difficult people to live with. I experienced it firsthand. I'm so happy that it's not my problem anymore. You're just going to have to find a solution by yourself. I would start by looking for a very well-paid job. Wait, I'm so sorry. Please just don't abandon me. Please come back. You guys should all move back in again. I apologize for everything that I said to you. I might have said some mean things to you. I really want to have an opportunity to live with you. I think it could be really fun to live with my sister-in-law. I'm sorry, but that's definitely not happening. I don't want to live with someone like you. You looked down on me and insulted me many times. Also, you were the one that wanted me out of the house in the first place. There's no point sucking up to me now. I know how you really feel about me. Best of luck finding a job. I haven't worked in years. I don't even know how to find a job. Please help me out. I really need your help to get out of this situation. I promise I'll do as you say. Please just move back in and pay for everything like you were doing. You just want me back for my money. Your intentions are too obvious. Please stop asking me for help. It's just embarrassing at this point. Also, don't bother contacting me ever again. Goodbye forever. I'm blocking and deleting your number completely. Kate ended up blocking Mary's phone number as well. Therefore, Mary was unable to contact both Kate and Kyle from that day. Mary was very desperate for them to move back in and try to find them so that she could talk to them face to face. She tried to find out where they had moved to, but her efforts were futile. Kate and Kyle had moved to another city where they built themselves a new house. They are currently living a very happy life. On the other hand, Mary's life was falling apart. She had squandered her previous husband's money and was getting sued for it. She also had to pay for the utility bills, loans, and her parents' living expenses. She had no choice but to start working again. Mary is really regretting the way she forced Kate out of her parents' house. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.
Haley, I have something really important that I need to tell you. Can I invite you out for dinner next Friday? I'm planning on booking us a dinner at the Royal Lion Hotel.
Hey, Sean. That sounds absolutely wonderful. I would love to go. I'll make sure to leave next Friday open.
That's so great to hear. I'm really looking forward to it already. I'll call them up right now. Okay, all done. I managed to get us a reservation from 7 p.m. next Friday. I booked us the special dinner course as well. Make sure you're hungry when you come. The food here is meant to be absolutely amazing. It's rated as one of the best restaurants in the state. The chef that works there is still young, but he's already known around the world.
Yeah, I know. I've always wanted to eat here at least once. I can't believe that one of my dreams is coming true. I've read about the chef in so many different magazines as well. All of his dishes look absolutely amazing. I'm really looking forward to it too. I've got to figure out what to wear. I might need to buy a new dress for somewhere this nice.
You can wear whatever you want. You'd still look good. I'll see you next week then.
Morning, Sean. I still can't stop smiling after yesterday night. I woke up this morning and pinched my cheeks just to make sure that it wasn't a dream. I can't believe that you finally proposed to me. Oh, the dinner was so wonderful as well. I think that it was the best food that I've ever had.
It still feels pretty unreal for me, too. I'm so happy that you accepted my proposal. I promise that I'm gonna take care of you from now on and make sure that you have a happy future. We're gonna have to visit the restaurant again sometime. The food was absolutely tremendous. I'm not sure if we can afford to go that often, though.
Thanks. I'm really looking forward to our future together. Let's start planning our wedding together. Oh, and of course, maybe we can go on major anniversaries or something.
Yeah, let's have the dream wedding that you've always wanted. We're gonna be the happiest married couple in the world. I also can't wait to start a family with you. I just know that we're gonna make the perfect parents.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. We're gonna make great parents. I hope that we stay this happy forever. Sean! I can't believe that you're actually going through with this. You absolute monster! Please tell me that this is just some kind of sick joke. I feel so betrayed and disappointed.
Oh, hey, Haley. Why do you sound so angry all of a sudden? I don't think I did anything to disappoint or betray you.
Oh, stop acting like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what this is about. I heard that you're planning to run off with my sister, Emily. You've been seeing her behind my back, haven't you? I knew that something's been wrong with you recently. So, this is what that was.
Oh, so you know about that. I was hoping that you wouldn't hear about it till we'd actually gone through with it. I guess that there's no point hiding it now that you know about it, though. I'm bored of being with you, so I'm going to spend the rest of my life with Emily instead. She's the princess that I've always wanted in my life. I thought that's who you were for a little while, but I was just unbelievably wrong. You were just an evil witch. I realized that I never should have proposed to you in the first place. All the time and money that I'd spent on you was so pointless. I'm planning to get out of here as soon as possible. There's nothing that you can do to stop me now. The decision has already been made.
Did you forget about the fact that I'm pregnant right now? You can't just leave me like this. I also can't believe that you have the audacity to go after Emily. She's my sister. I can't believe that I've been betrayed by the both of you like this. I really could have done with support from the both of you.
Oh, stop trying to make it sound like I did something bad. Any guy would have chosen to do this if they were in my position. It doesn't make any sense for me to stay with you anymore. Once Emily started flirting with me, it was game over for you. There's no way I could resist her beauty. My body was drawn to her in an instant. I'm completely innocent. Nobody has done anything wrong. This is just fate.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're trying to say that you haven't done anything bad after what you just told me? It sounds like you cheated on me with my own sister while I'm pregnant with your baby. You're not innocent, and this has nothing to do with fate. You intentionally chose to cheat on me. Stop trying to justify your rotten actions.
Well, Emily's so much better looking when compared to you, and she seems to love me a lot too. I am grateful for the fact that you gave me the opportunity to get to meet a girl like her, though. I never would have met her if it weren't for you. Let's just try to forget about the baby that's inside of you. The baby's gonna look absolutely tragic with you as its mother. I think it's just better if it never gets born. I've decided to have a baby with Emily instead. That way I know that the baby is gonna look absolutely amazing. Both me and Emily have some pretty top-notch genes after all. A baby is gonna be so much happier being born to us.
You monster. You're just unbelievable. This isn't the kind of thing that one should be saying to their own wife. You never should have married me and got me pregnant if you felt this way about me. I can't just forget about this baby. What's gonna happen to my future? Did you not think about how I would feel about this either? You've really got my blood boiling. I'm not letting either of you get away with this for free.
Hey, don't get mad at me for this. I'm just telling you the truth. You just have to accept that stuff like this happens in life. Everybody experiences a certain amount of discomfort in life, you know? Stop acting like you're the victim. We all struggle in life sometimes.
Oh, don't try to wrap everything you did to me as an unfortunate life event. You're intentionally tearing my life apart, even though we promised to love each other forever at the altar. We're married, for God's sake. How can you say such things to me and then try to blame me for acting like a victim?
Oh, whatever. I can't even be bothered to read the wall of text you just sent me. It's probably all worthless crap anyway. I'm just stating the facts here. There's no need to get so emotional over this. Anyway, are you done now? I can't really be bothered to text you any longer, if you have nothing important to say to me.
Unbelievable. You're gonna try to end things like this? Fine then. I'll deal with this myself. I have one more thing that I need to check with you. I noticed that our emergency cash fund disappeared from our safe this morning. Were you the one who took all that money? It has to be you, right? Nobody else knows the code to it.
Yeah, that was me. We're gonna be getting a divorce, so we need to split our assets, right? Well, the cash I took is my share of our assets. You have no right complaining about it. I'm leaving all the furniture and stuff in your care, after all.
It's not that simple, you know. You can't just take what you want and be done with it. If we're really getting a divorce, then we're gonna do it properly. We hire a lawyer, and he can help out with splitting our assets. You're also gonna have to pay me child support for our baby if we're getting a divorce. Then there's also the money you're gonna owe me for having an affair. I can sue you for that. I'm definitely gonna milk every last cent that I can get from you. I'm not gonna make life easy for you after what you did to me.
Oh, just shut up. I can't be bothered for all that crap. Let's just end things more simply. I don't really plan on paying your child support either. The baby isn't born yet, so the responsibility isn't mine. Can't you just abort that thing right now anyway? It's probably for the best. It's gonna look horrific with your genes. If I were you, I'd refrain from having a baby in the future too. It just wouldn't be fair on the baby to have you as a mother.
You psychopath. How could you say something so horrendous? You're the one that asked me to marry you! Are you really going to run away from your responsibilities? You're the father here! It doesn't matter if the baby is born or not. You became a father the moment you impregnated me. Don't you dare abandon your responsibilities so easily.
Wow, you really are even more annoying than I thought. I'm so glad that I'm leaving you for Emily. Go ahead and have the baby if you want. I'll just deny that I'm the father if you do. I'll just say that you were unfaithful to me and got knocked up by some one-night stand.
That's not gonna work. Everyone's gonna know that you're lying the moment the baby gets a DNA test. I'm gonna make you take responsibility if you're gonna just run away.
I didn't want to have that baby with you in the first place. I never agreed to any of it. Therefore, it means that isn't my child. I don't give a damn about what the DNA tests say. I won't accept that child as my own. So I refuse to take responsibility for the brat. You can raise the kid on your own if you want to, but I don't want any part in it. You also don't have the right to punish me for what's happening. I do really recommend that you get rid of the baby as soon as possible, though. It's not too late at this point.
I can't believe what I'm hearing from you right now. You're the one that's acting like a spoiled brat. I'm gonna become a single mother because of you. It's not gonna be an easy life at all for me. Our baby's also gonna have to grow up without a father. You've broken our lives, and there are gonna be consequences for this. You're gonna wish that you never did this to me. Tell Emily that I'm gonna make her life hell as well. Also tell her that I no longer see her as my sister. I absolutely despise the both of you. The baby's not gonna care. I'm not gonna be there when you give birth. It's never gonna even know who I am. In either case, I've already committed to living with Emily for the rest of my life, so I'm going to have to ask you not to bother us anymore. You have nothing to do with my life now. Just get lost already. No way! This is just too cruel. How could this be happening? You are one of the scummiest people on this planet. I hope you go to hell. I hope that Emily does too. I can't believe that she could do this to her own family member. Well, you can say whatever the hell you want to. It's really not going to change anything at all. Just give up and accept the fact that I'm leaving you. It's about time this happened. I was way too good for you anyway. I don't want to see you ever again, so just get lost already. I'm just a little lost for words right now. This definitely wasn't how I expected my day to go today. Seems like the day you proposed to me at that nice hotel restaurant was all a lie. So, everything's all good then? If that's the case, then I'll leave it to you to submit the divorce papers. I've already taken care of everything on my end. I filled in my half and signed it already. Yeah, I'll get it done and over with as soon as possible. I've lost all feelings that I had towards you. Haley, it's been a while. Pick up the phone. I need you to answer the phone right now. Come on, hurry up and answer me. I told you that this is really urgent. I'm sorry, but I have no idea who you are. Could you introduce yourself first? I don't remember giving my number out to anyone recently. Hey, it's me, Sean. Don't tell me that you don't remember me. I'm still using the same number from back then. I need to talk to you right now. It's really urgent, and I'd appreciate if you just let me talk to you for a little while. I just need a little bit of your time. Sean? I don't know anyone by that name. Are you perhaps mistaking me for someone else? You might want to check if you have the right number. Anyway, I've got to get going, so please refrain from sending me any more messages. It's kind of creeping me out, to be honest. Hey now! Quit messing around with me! I'm your ex-husband, for God's sake! I know that you haven't really forgotten about who I am. Come on, I need your help here. Just let me talk to you about something. Huh? My ex-husband? Oh, so that's who you are. I didn't recognize your number because I deleted your contact details. I really should have blocked your number before deleting it. I didn't think that you'd try to contact me like this ever again. I only have unpleasant memories of you. I don't want to be reminded about those dark days by talking to you. You're a huge piece of trash, and I have nothing that I'd like to talk with you about. Just get lost already. I don't need you coming back into my life at all. Whoa, that's a little harsh, isn't it? We used to be married, you know. It'd be nice if you gave me an opportunity to talk to you at the least. I'm honestly here because I had no other choice. It's not like I wanted to talk to you. Well, then go ahead and say what you need to say. I don't have the time to be wasting on you. Go on. Hurry up. Stop wasting my time. I'll ignore it if you don't get to the point. Oh, please. Would you just calm down? I can't believe that you're still angry about what happened such a long time ago. I have something pretty important to say, so just be quiet and listen. Seems like you're still the rude piece of trash from back then. If you're not gonna get to the point, then I'm done. I'll be taking my leave now. Goodbye forever. This time I'll make sure to block you so that you can never contact me ever again. Wait, hold on a moment, Haley. Don't you dare block me. I'm sorry, I'll get to the point. I didn't want to contact you if I didn't have to. I just had no other choice. You had no other choice? Well, what is it? Spit it out already. Emily is in big trouble right now. She's your sister, so you really need to help her out. It's an emergency, and she needs your help this instant. I know that you're one of the only people that can really help her out. Oh, so it's about her? I don't really see her as my sister anymore. Especially after the way she betrayed me 5 years ago. What happened to her exactly? I'm sure that someone else is more suited to helping her out than me.
It's a huge emergency and you need to help her no matter what. She was in pain for a few weeks, and it became so bad that she couldn't bear it anymore. We decided to take her to the hospital to see what the problem was. The doctor told us that they found some problems with her kidney, and it wasn't something that could be fixed easily. She went through dialytic treatment, but it hasn't been helping at all. It's gotten so bad that she is in dire need of a kidney transplant now. The doctor said that it might become fatal if she doesn't get a new kidney soon. I'm currently desperately searching for someone that can spare her a kidney.
Well, that sounds kind of unfortunate for her. I hate her, but I do feel a little bad about this. She's in need of a kidney transplant. Do you think that you're going to be able to find someone that's going to be able to donate a kidney to her? If not, I guess she's just going to have to be put on the waiting list at the hospital and hope for the best.
I am definitely not gonna leave this to chance. I promised that I'd go find her a kidney no matter what. She's the love of my life, and I'd do anything to save her.
Well, that's very heroic of you. Shame you couldn't show me that kind of love and passion. Anyway, I hope that she manages to find someone to donate her a kidney then. Best of luck to the both of you. Now I think I'm gonna get going. This basically has nothing to do with me.
Oh my god. Is that all you have to say about this? I just told you that she's been hospitalized and really needs a kidney to survive. Do you even understand the gravity of what I'm saying right now? This has everything to do with you.
Well, kinda, but you guys aren't that important to me at this point. I was betrayed by the two of you, and to be honest, I don't have anything to do with either of you. I don't see any way in which I can help you out.
You heartless witch. I'm saying that she needs someone to give her a kidney transplant. If she doesn't get one soon, then her condition will get even worse. I've never seen her look this sick before. All the color has drained from her face. You're her sister, so give up your kidney. I shouldn't have to be saying this to you. Any normal person would have volunteered to do this as soon as I mentioned that she needed a transplant.
Huh? What are you talking about? Are you seriously asking me to give up my kidney to her?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you to do. Why else did you think that I would text you after all this time? It's just a small favor. You only need one kidney anyway. In case you didn't know, humans have 2 kidneys. All I'm asking you to do is give her one of them.
Wow. You sure do have the nerves to just start making a demand to me like that. What you're asking me to do isn't just a small favor. After all of those scummy things you pulled on me, do you think you're in a position to even ask favors from me? I don't even know why I'm even replying to your text messages. I should have just blocked you from the very start.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Why can't I ask you any favors?
Do I seriously need to explain that to you? You had an affair with my sister while I was pregnant with your baby. What more is there to say? I'm never gonna help either of you, no matter what happens from now on. Go and ask someone else if you're looking for a kidney for her. It's just a waste of time talking to me about it.
You're not really gonna refuse my request, are you? Your own sister is suffering right now. Do you really think you can just abandon her when she needs you the most? What happened in the past shouldn't matter right now. I told you that it's an emergency. Stop being so difficult about this. I need you to come to the hospital with me as soon as possible.
I'm dead serious about not helping out. I've already made up my mind about this. You guys made my life miserable for years and years. It took me a long time to come to terms with what happened. I do feel lucky that I managed to part ways with you. However, I didn't feel that way for a long time. I actually feel a little satisfied to see you guys struggle right now. This is definitely karma for what you guys did to me 5 years ago. You probably should have started off by apologizing if you wanted to ask me for a favor.
I didn't think that you'd still be holding that against us. That all happened such a long time ago. I thought that you would have moved on by now.
I have moved on, but that doesn't mean that I decided to forgive you guys for what happened. I had to deal with a lot of problems over these past 5 years. So why don't you give me a proper apology before you go around demanding favors from me?
Well, fine then. I guess I'm sorry about what happened. I didn't mean to hurt you like that. Do you think you can help us out now? I've apologized just like you told me to.
Like I'm gonna forgive you for that. Your apologies don't mean anything to me at all. There's just no way that I'd forgive you after what you did to me. You can just screw off now. I've got more important things to be doing than talking to you like this.
What the hell? You just told me to apologize to you. You didn't need to trick me like that. What else could you possibly want from me? It's been 5 years already, and I just apologized to you. Just forgive me already. There's no reason for you to keep on holding this against me. It's just not fair.
All I did was tell you to apologize to me because that's what I deserve. I never said anything about forgiving you. Maybe you should think before you open your big dumb mouth next time.
Why, you little... This is why I ended up leaving you 5 years ago. You're not attractive to look at, and you also have a rotten personality, too. This is why no guy wants to be with you.
Oh, shut up with those cheap insults. Your words don't mean anything to me. Anyway, why are you even asking me for help in the first place? Shouldn't you be asking your parents instead? I imagine they would be more than willing to help you out. You always used to depend on them so much.
My parents? Why would I ask them about this?
Well, the kidney donor doesn't have to be a blood relative, right? Maybe they'd be willing to help Emily out? Also, if you can't get your parents to help out for whatever reason, you might be able to get help from one of your other relatives.
I can't ask any of my family members to become the donor. Are you crazy? That would be an insane thing for me to have to ask them.
Huh? Why not? I don't understand why you're acting so surprised about this suggestion. How come you can demand that I give her a transplant, but you can't even ask your own parents for help? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever to me.
I can't put that kind of burden on my family. It would be a risky procedure, and I couldn't ask them to do it. They have nothing to do with this in the first place. I won't have to worry if you just agree to this.
So you're saying that you're fine with me having this risky procedure?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. She's your sister, so it should be someone from your family that donates the kidney to her.
Well, I'm not helping out. I've already given you an answer. Why don't you try the rest of my family if you're that desperate?
Do you think that you and Emily's parents would be willing to help out? I guess I can try giving them a call to see if they'd be willing to do it.
I mean, they'd be pretty shocked to hear from you guys, considering you guys haven't decided to contact them for the past 5 years. I guess if you tell them about Emily's situation, then they might sympathize with her and offer a kidney. Might be worth a try.
That's so true. All right then, I'll give it a try. I'll try giving them a call later today.
Don't bother contacting me ever again, by the way. Same goes for Emily. I want both of you out of my life.
Haley! You're screwing around with me, aren't you? I want some answers from you right this moment. Pick up the phone and answer me already.
What do you want from me this time, Sean? I thought that I told you not to contact me ever again. Also, why are you so mad? I haven't done anything that would make you angry.
Of course I'm gonna be mad at you. I did exactly as you told me to and got denied. Your entire family just rejected me. None of them are offering to give up their kidneys for Emily. You told me that one of them would give up a kidney. You lied to me. What's the deal with that? I'm not gonna forgive you for this.
Oh, really? Well, that sucks for Emily, I guess. I never promised you anything. I just told you that it might be worth a try. I suppose you'll have to look somewhere else then. Goodbye, Sean.
Hey, don't you dare just leave. Why did they all reject me? Don't they care about Emily at all? She's part of your family. She's in dire need of a transplant and she's suffering at the moment. You would think that they would be the first ones to volunteer for their operation.
I don't think they are willing to help because of what you guys did to me 5 years ago. I was betrayed and left all by myself while I was pregnant. Did that thought even cross your mind even once? Pregnancy isn't easy at all in itself. I can't believe that you and Emily had an affair during one of the most difficult times of my life. It serves you right after everything you've done to me. Don't expect any help from me or my family.
So that's the reason why? I can't believe all of you are still holding a grudge from 5 years ago. Jesus, every single one of you in that family is devoid of any emotion whatsoever. Do you guys not care about her life at all?
You're the one that's devoid of emotions. Any normal person wouldn't betray their wife, especially when she's pregnant. You dumped me even though I was pregnant with our baby. So it's not like you care about the lives of others either. Stop trying to have the moral high ground. Also, the only ones in my family with the O blood type are me and my sister, so any other kidney would just be incompatible with her body anyway. Even if any of my family members wanted to donate a kidney, it wouldn't have worked. It would have been a fruitless effort regardless of what happens.
Wait, what? How come you know all of that?
I just learned about it pretty recently. I had the family doctor look into our medical history. I learned that the O blood type is really rare, and that me and Emily are the only ones that have it in the family. It might be pretty difficult for you guys to find a donor match at this rate.
Hey, come on. I'm begging you. You're the best candidate. If no one else in your family can help, then can you at least take a test to see if you two are compatible? Emily might not have much time left.
I heard that it takes around 15 days to get the results for a compatibility test back. Is she even gonna last that long?
Hey, come on now. Don't say something like that. Would you please take the test just to see if you can become a donor?
Well, let's see. If I don't have to see her face for the compatibility test, then I guess I don't mind taking it. I'll make an appointment if you let me know the hospital.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I knew that you'd come through eventually.
However, I do have one condition before I take the test.
One condition. Yeah, I guess that's fine. What do you want?
I'll be the one to decide the date of the test, and I don't want to see her face to face.
Yeah, that's completely fine. However, I would appreciate it if you did it as soon as possible.
I get it already. I'm pretty busy over the next few days and might not have the time for it immediately. Just have some patience for the time being.
Okay, fine. Let me give you all of the details that you need then. The hospital is called Green Hospital. It's about a 10-minute drive from where we used to live. I don't think you should have any problem getting there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know where that is. I'll be getting a taxi there anyway, so I won't get lost. Oh, you'll be paying my commuting fare, by the way. Make sure you pay me up front.
Wait, you want me to pay your taxi fare? Donors aren't really meant to be compensated, you know. Hence the name. It's meant to be a donation.
Well, I'm not exactly wanting to donate, am I? If you want me to consider this, then you better start off by paying for all of my travel expenses.
Alright, I get it. I'll pay for everything if it can get you to come over. Please just take the test as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'll do it in my own time. Sean, I just finished the screening test a couple of minutes ago. It feels kinda weird going to the hospital for a reason like this. Seems kinda surreal.
Oh, so you finally started to realize just how much trouble she's in then? Didn't I tell you that her condition was getting worse and worse? She's been holed up in that hospital room for a while now. You must have seen how sick she looks, right? That's why I needed you to do this as soon as possible. Took you long enough to get the test.
I have my reasons. You should be grateful that I even took the compatibility test. Also, I didn't go and see her. I told you that I didn't want to see her face at all.
You didn't want to see even if she was doing all right? Wow, you really are a terrible human being, aren't you?
Didn't I tell you that was one of my conditions for taking the compatibility test? Don't tell me you forgot about that.
Well, yeah, I remember that was one of your conditions, but I still think that you're overreacting. She's still your sister, so you should have at least gone to see if she was doing okay. I figured you would at least be a little bit concerned about her, even though you kept on mentioning not wanting to see her.
I don't really give a damn about her, even though we're blood relatives. She's the one that's at fault for this. I always get in a bad mood just thinking about her. In either case, it looks like we won't hear about the results for around 15 days. So you're going to have to wait a little bit longer to see if I really am compatible.
That's what I heard from the doctor, too. I really hope that Emily can bear it for a little while longer. I really can't stand watching her suffer like this. I really hope that there aren't any problems or complications. I just want to get her out of the hospital as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's best if we can get all of this over and done with as soon as possible. In either case, it's just a pain to keep having these conversations with you. I just want to be able to cut you guys out of my life completely.
Yeah, I'll stop bothering you as soon as this problem gets solved.
You better stay true to those words. The only reason I decided to lend a hand was because it really does sound like a life-threatening situation. I don't want to have to deal with you guys anymore once she's out of hospital.
Yeah, you don't need to keep saying that. I promise that I'll leave you alone from now on. You've been very helpful to us after all.
Well, there's no point in us talking until the test results come back. Don't bother contacting me until we actually need to talk again.
I get it already. It's not like I want to be talking with you either. I don't want to cause any misunderstandings with Emily anyway. Just contact me again once you get the test results back. We'll go from there.
Yeah, will do. See you then. Hey, Sean. They told me there were no issues with the compatibility test. There won't be any issues if I decide to donate my kidney to Emily.
Wait, really? Oh, that's such a huge relief to hear.
Yeah, that's what I just got told by our doctor.
Okay, that's perfect then. I'm so glad that I finally managed to find a donor for her. So, now you can go on to do the next test too, right? I heard that there's a few more steps that need to be done before the transplant takes place. I hope you're able to do the next test as soon as possible. Can't you just get it done today?
Stop trying to rush me to do this. There are a lot of steps that I need to take before I can even consider becoming a donor. I'm going to be at the hospital for the next couple of nights to take a glomerulus exam. I also have to take several tests, including contrast imaging CT for my chest and abdominal region. I also have to take an ultrasonic cardiogram, a stool test, sputum test, urinogram before I can take the psychiatric examination. I don't want to have to keep on coming back to the hospital, so I'm thinking of doing all these tests in one visit to the hospital.
I see. That would definitely be more convenient for us.
Yeah, anyway, that means I'm also gonna have to stay at the same hospital as Emily over the next few days. I don't want you or Emily coming to see me during my time at the hospital. Is that clear?
I get it already. You don't want to see either of us. We'll do as you say. You've been helping us after all. I don't want to put all that effort to waste. You don't have to keep reminding me about this, by the way. It's not like I want to see you either.
Okay, then perfect. I'm happy as long as we both feel the same way. Well then, if there's nothing else to talk about, then I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye.
Yeah, see ya. Good luck with all the tests. Haley! What's the meaning of this? You tricked us, didn't you? You filthy witch. I want an explanation from you right now.
Sean? What's the problem now? I really hate it when you talk to me like this. I'm gonna ignore you if you have nothing important to say to me.
What do you mean that the transplant is being cancelled?
Huh? It's exactly how it sounds. The doctor explained it all to you, right? The transplant operation was cancelled.
When the doctor came to talk to us today, they told us that there wasn't anyone willing to donate their kidney. This isn't what was supposed to happen at all. You were meant to give Emily a new kidney today. You made a promise to us and broke it.
Actually, I didn't promise you guys anything. All I did was say that I was willing to take the preliminary test to see if I was even compatible. That's why I decided against donating my kidney to her. I never had any intention of donating my organ to her if there was even a minuscule amount of risk for me. Do you have a problem with that? I decided against the donation, so you're just gonna have to find someone else.
Of course I have a problem with this. What you did is absolutely unacceptable. I told you over and over that I need someone to offer their kidney to Emily. You never had any intention of donating a kidney to her, did you? Don't waste our time with nonsense like this. You better come back to the hospital right now and sign the contract stating that you're gonna donate your kidney. You're the only person that can help her right now. There's no one else that can save her. If you're not gonna come voluntarily, then I'm gonna come find you myself and I'll slice you open to get your damn kidney.
What is wrong with you? You're gonna make threats like that to me? You really haven't changed at all, have you? I figured you were going to be shady about this with the way you were acting and talking to me. I also figured you'd try to threaten me like this as well. Although this is a good enough reason to not donate my kidney to her. I don't feel safe being around you or Emily at all.
So you're trying to blame this partly on me then?
I went to the psychiatric doctor to tell him about what was going on, and he said he figured as much. He advised me that I shouldn't go through with the organ donation if I felt uncomfortable about it.
You little piece of trash. How could you betray us like this? Don't you think this is absolutely inhumane of you?
Not really. You shouldn't have completely depended on me anyway, seeing as it wasn't for sure that I'd be donating my kidney to her. You really should have come up with a plan B just in case. I don't feel bad about this at all.
You are the absolute worst human being alive. I hope that your life goes to absolute crap after this. I'm so glad I'm not married to you anymore. A person like you deserves to be alone for the rest of your life.
Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say that I'm so glad that I'm no longer married to you as well. You and Emily are absolutely perfect for each other, by the way. You should have gotten married to her from the very beginning. Oh, by the way, the doctor was saying that you guys should just go about this the normal way. Why don't you start by signing up for the American Organ Transplant Network? You should have done that before trying to hound me for my kidney. I heard the average waiting time was a couple of years, though.
Why, you know that we can't wait that long.
I also have one more thing that I want to tell you before I block you.
What is it now? You have something else to say to me?
I've decided to donate my kidney to someone else instead.
What the hell did you just say? You must be absolutely insane if you really mean that. Who could you possibly want to give your organ to? You won't even give it to your own sister.
I'm donating my kidney to my new husband's brother. So basically my new brother-in-law.
You're donating your kidney to your new brother-in-law? Wait, did you just say your new husband? Are you telling me that you got remarried? You never told me about this at all. Your last name hasn't changed either. I checked on your medical documents. You must be lying to me about this then.
Actually, I'm not lying at all. My last name hasn't changed because he allowed me to keep it. Anyway, that's not that important right now. I have no obligation to tell you anything, as we've basically cut ties with each other at this point.
I can't believe that you're married to someone else now. I also can't believe that you're giving away your kidney to some other guy.
I'm not donating my kidney to some random guy. It's my brother-in-law, and he runs a really big company. He's still working a lot, so he said he can't afford to retire at the moment. Unfortunately, he had a bit of an issue with his own kidney for a while now. He's in a lot of pain right now, so he can't work properly, as he has to keep going to the hospital. I decided that I want to give my kidney to him, as he definitely brings more value to society than Emily. Besides, I'm sure he'll make better use of my organ than she ever would.
You're basically choosing someone's business over your own family? How can you do such a thing? That's such a selfish decision to make, and it's making me absolutely furious. You need to give your kidney to Emily.
Actually, I'm giving it to him, as he's a great human being that gets along really well with my new husband, and he treats me with respect. He's family to me. I can't say that about you or Emily. He's also incredibly nice to your son, even though they aren't related by blood.
Whoa, hold on a moment. Did you just say my son? So you're telling me that you still gave birth to that child? Even after I left you for Emily?
Well, it was pretty far into the pregnancy when you left me, and I really don't like the idea of aborting a baby. A newborn child bears no sins, you know. I decided that I want to raise him, even if it was going to be all by myself.
Well, then maybe that kid can be the donor instead. I'm sure that he'd want to do his real dad a favor like this.
You have to be at least 20 years old to be applicable to donate an organ. So, no, that's not going to be happening. I wouldn't allow it, even if it was legally possible as well.
How old even is he? I'm struggling to process everything that you've just told me.
He's still only 5 years old. I mean, you left me 5 years ago, so you should be able to calculate that yourself. Maybe use your brain before you open your mouth?
Damn it! Why is everything going so terribly like this? Just let me ask the kid if he's willing to give up his kidney. He's my son, so I should get a say in this.
He probably doesn't even know what a kidney is at this point. There's no way I'm allowing you to get anywhere near him. Also, he's not your son, remember? You told me that you wouldn't acknowledge him as your own son, and that you wanted me to abort him.
Well, then what are we supposed to do now? I have no other choice. Emily needs a new kidney, and you're the only one I know who can provide one. Just what other options do we have? Either you or your baby needs to give her a kidney.
Who knows what you're meant to do? It's not my problem, though. I guess it's back to the drawing board for you. Better luck next time, as it seems like you're really gonna need it.
Wait, hold on. So you're not going to give it to us no matter what? Not even for your own blood relative? I can't believe that you're going ahead with the donation to someone else. You're really gonna regret this decision.
Hey, why don't you think about it for a minute? Who do you think I would rather help? The vile woman who stole my husband from me? Or my kind brother-in-law who accepted me as a family member and showed me lots of care and respect? It's not even comparable, don't you think?
Well then, if you're going to be so stubborn about it, then how about I pay you some money then? Tell me how much you want for your kidney.
You want to pay me money for my kidney?
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said that I'd do. Stop making me repeat myself. If you donate your kidney to Emily, then I'll pay you as much as you want. That's how serious I am about all of this. I want to do whatever I can do to save her.
Wait, but recipients and donors aren't supposed to be compensated, though. That's what you yourself said, right?
It won't be a problem if no one finds out, right? I'm sure you can never have too much money. Just tell me the price.
So, how much are you willing to pay?
Well, how much do you want?
Well, if you're gonna go that far, then how about you pay me $100,000 every year from here on out as child support?
You want me to pay you $100,000 every year? Are you crazy? That's an absolutely insane amount of money. There's no way I would agree to that.
Hey now, isn't the usual amount for child support around $180,000? I'd say you're getting a good deal out of this. You haven't paid a single cent for the first 5 years, after all.
Wait, but that's an impossible amount of money to pay for me. I can't continue to support my family if I'm constantly shelling out money to you, too.
Well then, I won't give up my organ then. Simple as that. You're the one that told me to name my price. I just did as you said. Maybe you should get a better job. Then it wouldn't be a problem.
But we're talking about Emily's treatment here. Surely that's more important than any amount of money I can offer you, right? I can't get a better job at the moment anyway. Please just give me a more reasonable number. Your brother-in-law definitely doesn't deserve your kidney.
Actually, he does deserve it. What if I told you that he's been paying me $100,000 a year as child support ever since you ghosted me?
Huh? Your brother-in-law's been paying you that? Why though?
Just out of kindness, and because he cares about me. He's been donating close to $100,000 every year for me to spend on my son and our living costs. I was gonna refuse, but he told me that it honestly isn't that much money to him. I really needed the help, so I've been accepting the money.
Wait, I don't understand how something like this could happen. Why would a complete stranger go so far for you?
Well, we're family to each other, as I got married to his brother. I also got told it helps with his taxes a little.
So he's giving you all that money to cut down on his taxes? Just how much does he earn? I don't understand what you guys are going on about at all.
You don't need to understand. Anyway, do you think you can do the same for me? I mean, you really want that kidney, right? If you can match the amount of money he's giving me as child support, then I'll think about giving Emily my kidney. I mean, you're the father of my child anyway, so you should be the one that's paying me the child support in the first place.
This is absolutely crazy. I don't owe you child support as I never wanted that child to be born. You can't be making a ridiculous request like this for just your kidney. Also, this all sounds way too fishy. He's basically paying you to give you your kidney.
Actually, there was never an agreement like that in place at all. How was he to know that he was gonna need a kidney donation? He's a really good person, unlike you. He helps us out when we're in trouble and we get along really well. It's not really out of the ordinary for someone to donate their organ to someone who's kind-hearted like that, right?
But he isn't a part of your real family, though. Meanwhile, your actual sister is suffering right now. Do you have no heart at all?
Actually, it's because I have a heart that I decided to choose my brother-in-law over Emily. I've been wanting to be of use to him for a long time now, and this sounded like the perfect opportunity. If he was ever in need of money, then I would have happily given him some too. This is just a way for me to repay him for everything that he's done for me.
I can't believe that you're actually going this far for him. Wait, are you having a thing with your husband's brother? That must be it.
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
I get what you're doing. You're going out with him behind your husband's back. That's why you're being so nice to him. You're going after his money, right? I know that's your motive. That's just the kind of woman you are, after all. You told me that he runs a really big company, right? There's no doubt about it. I've figured everything out now.
If the surgery goes smoothly, you're just going to go move in with him, right? I always figured you were that kind of woman. I sure dodged a bullet for sure. I feel so sorry for your husband right now.
Are you an idiot? I would never betray my husband like you did to me. That doesn't make any sense at all.
What did you say? You're just getting flustered because I'm right on the mark.
What are you talking about? Even my husband's in agreement with me giving my kidney to his brother. He's with me right now watching all these messages that you're sending me too.
Huh? Wait, he's with you right now? Is he actually looking at our conversation?
Yes, that's what I just said.
Like, right now?
Yes, right now.
So now he knows all about your affair that you're having with your brother-in-law. You're so screwed. Looks like you have a pretty unpleasant talk waiting for you. I guess you should start getting ready for the inevitable divorce coming your way.
Huh? What are you talking about now? You're really not making any sense at all.
Oh, don't play dumb now. Hey, you over there next to her. Your wife is cheating on you with your brother. I wish I could see the look on your face right now.
Oh, just shut up with this nonsense, would you? There's no way I could be having an affair with my brother-in-law.
Why not? You're giving him your kidney. That seems like a pretty obvious clue.
My brother-in-law is already married. I don't want to bring him into this because I want to protect his privacy, but there's no way he would ever cheat on anyone.
Oh, shut up. That's what everyone says, but it's not true. Human beings are scum.
Stop dragging everyone down just because you and Emily are scum. I fully trust my brother-in-law. He's a great human being. He wouldn't be such a successful CEO if it weren't for his personality and charisma.
You're just saying all this.
No, I'm not. I trust him so much that I even ask him to take care of my son sometimes. Oh, and one more thing. I have one last thing that I need to tell you about.
One last thing to tell me. What is it?
I'm having a child soon with my current husband as well. I've been pregnant for around 5 months now, and I'm almost ready to give birth. I just wanted to let you know this to prove that I've moved on, and that I'm happy with my new life without you. Everything in my life is going fantastically, and it seems like I have such a happy future ahead of me.
You're just saying that. Oh yeah, I bet the compatibility test and your medical bills are going to be huge. I'm definitely not paying for any of it now that you're not giving Emily your kidney. Your life isn't going so well now after all.
Why would that make any difference to me?
You've intentionally wasted our time with this little stunt of yours. So naturally all of the medical fees will fall under you.
So what? It's just some medical fees. I would have needed to take the test anyway to donate my kidney to my brother-in-law.
Stop acting like you don't care. The compatibility tests are pretty expensive, you know. I'm sure it will be quite the burden on you.
Huh? It's not going to be a burden at all. It's a small price to pay considering I'm going to be saving his life.
Isn't it quite expensive for you, though? I heard that all the procedures for the test are expensive.
It's a decent amount, but I can pay that much for my brother-in-law. Besides, my husband also consents to this as well. My brother-in-law even offered to pay for all the medical bills. He's been a little worried about me this entire time.
He's been worried about you? How come?
Well, he feels bad for me choosing to give my kidney to him over Emily. He even told me that he'd be completely fine with giving my kidney to her instead.
Wait, he really said that? I guess he's a pretty good guy after all. You should do exactly as he says.
Of course, I told him that there was no need to worry about it. I told him that I was going to give him my kidney no matter what. My mind was already made up.
You little witch! You just got my hopes up for a second.
You just need to accept the fact that you guys had no chance from the very beginning. The two of you have been out of the loop for so long. I mean, just look around you.
For what? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, your own family refused to help you out because they hate you. Emily's got a life-threatening illness, but nobody around you guys are willing to help out. That's saying something, isn't it?
I really don't understand why nobody is even trying to help out. It doesn't make any sense.
Isn't this all of your own doing? You and Emily alienated everyone due to your actions, and yet you still think you have the right to ask for such ridiculous favors. I'm honestly quite dumbfounded by you.
Why is everyone making such a big deal out of what happened so long ago? It just makes no sense to me at all. I have no idea what else I can even do about this situation.
Well then, the only thing left for you to do is to go to the American Organ Transplant Network. So why don't you sign up for it, since the sign-up fee is around $150? It seems like the best way for you to save Emily's life.
We would have to wait years potentially for a match. We can't be doing that.
But that's the only choice you have, though. The doctor said that there is a good chance that she'll be able to survive for the next couple of years. I'd say it's worth taking a chance.
Oh, shut up and stop telling me what to do. You don't know anything about this.
Actually, I do know quite a bit about it, as I'm becoming a donor. Also, in the case you actually do have her take the surgery, you would be bombarded with bills to pay. For starters, you would have to deal with the fees for transplant surgery and the hospital fees, and the organ carrier fees. Also, in addition to that, you would need to pay $750 for coordination fees. I wonder if you're ever going to be able to afford all that. You ghosted the child support fees completely, so you have a decent amount of money, right?
Just shut up! This is why I hate you.
Also, you could always go to your own family for help. Ask one of them to donate an organ.
I told you that I don't want to do that.
Then you care about them more than Emily, it seems.
That's not true at all.
If that were the case, then swallow your pride and go ask your family for help. It would be more efficient than having to go through the American Organ Donation Network.
I can't do that. I'm definitely not going to ask my family for help.
Why not, though? You seem very adamant about this. Is it perhaps because your own family turned you down as well?
No, that's not the case at all. I just don't want to put them through any trouble.
I wonder if that's really the reason why. You aren't really trustworthy at all. And the person who needs the transplant was the one you cheated on me with. I wonder what really happened with you and your family after what happened. They seem to be pretty decent people, so I'd imagine they decided to cut you off.
Oh, shut up and stop making assumptions like that. Don't get so full of yourself. Your life isn't gonna go smoothly forever. I'll make you regret this. I swear it.
Oh, how scary of you. I really don't think that you're in a position to be making threats like that to me. I better watch my back from now on.
Stop mocking me like that. I'm really not screwing around here. This is your last chance to hand over your kidney before you really regret it.
Don't worry, I'm definitely not going to be regretting my decision at all. I'm happy that my kidney will be going to be put to good use. I'm so thankful for being healthy enough to donate an organ. I'm glad that I can really make a difference in someone else's life. It's too bad it's not Emily's life that I'm making better.
I'm seriously begging you for help right now.
I'm so glad my little kidney doesn't have to go to my mean old sister. Now my kidney can work as part of the CEO of a super successful company.
Hey, stop talking nonsense and listen to me.
I'm getting excited just thinking about my kidney's future. Well then, you and Emily have my condolences. I'm gonna be busy donating a kidney, so I won't be able to reply to you any longer.
So you're just fine with Emily dying then? She really doesn't have that much longer left remaining.
I mean, I do feel bad if that's true, but she's pretty much just a stranger to me at this point. She's not really a part of my life anyway. I don't need her in my life. It's also not my obligation to save her risking my own life. Oh well, it doesn't really matter at all.
You scumbag of a woman. You're just a filthy witch that doesn't deserve any happiness in life at all. I hope that you go rot in hell.
I don't care about what you think of me at all. I know for sure that I'm not the one in the wrong when compared to you. So don't bother talking to me anymore. I'm blocking you as of now. Don't you dare ever contact me again! I blocked Sean's number and all of his social media immediately. I never spoke or saw him ever again. My kidney transplant went very smoothly, and my brother-in-law became very healthy once his transplant surgery went successfully. His company is doing absolutely amazing ever since he recovered, and he's very kindly continued to help support me by paying child support for us. I kept insisting that it was no longer needed, but he insisted on it. He said that he would forever be grateful for the kidney that I gave to him. Unfortunately for Emily, she was unable to find a kidney donor. Her condition at the hospital got worse and worse. She was put on the waiting list, but no donor was found in time and she ended up passing away approximately a year later. Sean tried his best, but he was unable to find a donor no matter how hard he tried. According to the doctor, Emily's illness had gotten so bad that no transplant would have saved her life either way. I do feel bad about how things ended for them. However, it was the result of their actions before Emily got sick. They had done some pretty disgusting things to many people, including me, so they had nobody willing to help them out when they most needed it. However, I don't regret my decision one bit, as my brother-in-law is alive and healthy thanks to me. Sean became very depressed after losing Emily, and he hasn't been able to work ever since the incident. These days he's in bed all day, and doesn't even have the energy to take a shower or cook any food. He hasn't paid his rent or any of his bills for the past few months, so it's not going to be that long before he gets forced out onto the streets. Life really isn't looking too bright for him in the future. Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.